Hello, welcome to the Please Watch Our Podcast. I'm your host Connor, and today we have my special guest, our first guest, Gug. Say
Gug,
hello.
Gug, my name's Gug.
Hi, Gug. What do you do? Who are you?
Well, I make YouTube videos about a whole miasma of topics right now. Currently, I'm
Mm-hmm.
on pilgrimage to become professional in my
Mm-hmm.
video editing, and that has gone as well as you would expect it to go.
Yeah. You guys should check out his news show. He basically rants about YouTube and how it sucks, and it does suck. And it got like it got like 50 views, right?
Yeah, well, my 40 subscriber video got actually more views. It confused me.
It got 50 views. That's insane. Congratulations.
I'm
Good
very
job.
humbled.
If you're listening, I'm gonna try and make his YouTube channel, and if you're listening, also be in the description. Today we are talking about Lady Bird, directed by Greta Gerwig.
I was like, I can't. There's so many movies that I could have said, and it would have been like, it'd be like, oh, I could say, oh, Whiplash, but that's basic. So I was like,
Yeah.
let's do a movie I haven't seen before, and like an art house,
Mm-hmm.
an art house one. And I was like, this is one I've heard of before, and I'm gonna watch it. And
Guess what? Yeah. I've also never seen Lady Bird, and I've seen Whiplash because I'm in film school, and they play Whiplash whenever they want to. Whenever I'm in a writing class, Whiplash is on the screen. I'm like, oh, great. Great movie, but like, I'm like, oh, no hate to Whiplash, but like, could not watch that movie all the way. Okay, so movie starts out mom and daughter in a hotel talking about, do I look like I'm from what city are they from? I can't say it properly.
Sacramento.
Sacramento.
I think my audio.
We'll find out. Um, they're from Sacramento, and Lady Bird is like, Mom, do I look like someone from Sacramento? And my mom's like, you live there. I'm like, yeah, she lives there.
She lives
And
there.
then they're listening to an audiobook on tapes.
Sorry?
On tapes.
Yeah.
They're listening to the audiobook on tapes. And it's the year 2002.
It's a period piece.
It is a period piece. If they went to where I lived, I would have been a baby. 1 year old.
I mean, I don't think they would have visited you. You don't have nearly as much clout as you do have back then as you do now.
I know, I'm like so famous. Like, guys. Oof. But yeah, they're talking about like, I don't want to be in California. I want to be where the poets go. I want to live in New York or Chicago at least, or something like that. You've seen the clips. You've seen them talking about. You've seen the trip when they're in the car talking to each other. And the mom is Barry. I don't know how to feel. We'll get into the mom later, but like the mom's like, we literally don't have money. And Lady Bird's like, please. And Lady Bird's name is oh my goodness, why did I not write it down?
Christine.
Lady Bird, her given name is
Christine.
Christine, and the mom called her Christine, and she's like, call me Lady Bird. And the mom's like, okay. But they keep fighting, and then Lady Bird goes out the car door. She just does a little yeet.
Yep, that's for sure.
Yeah?
She does that. She jumps out of the car, and I think
Yeah.
it's very much like, I like the sort of slice of nice feelingness throughout the whole movie, where it's like a bunch of. It's not like, I don't have good ways to describe things. It's not that it's a boring movie, but like in terms of like big action movie where everything's going, it's like someone jumps out of a car and it's like nothing. But this is like a very regular, lively movie. So when things happen, it's like dramatic in the perspective of like living life. I guess.
This movie takes place, I want to say like she's starting her last year in high school, so it'd be grade 12, or like, what do you call it, a senior in high school.
It's
and it's taking
senior year in America.
senior. So it ends with her living her first year in college or university, I guess. But yeah, it's very much just cut like slice of life, just going through the beats. She jumps out the car. You get a cut to the opening shots. You get an idea what her church is like. Her mom mentioned that she wanted Lady Bird to go to this school because her brother saw someone get stabbed at the public school that he went to. Did you go to a public school or a Catholic school growing up? I don't know what you did. Huh?
I very much went to a public school growing up, and
Okay, me too.
I haven't seen anyone knifed. Like,
Uh, it's ironic because I feel like if you were to go to like the reason I didn't want to go to a Catholic school is because I literally saw people fighting right outside the door. Because I feel like I don't know what it's like now, but like the thing about going to a Christian school now is that you need to show that like you're tough. So the likeliness of
I don't know.
I mean I mean in all fairness, when I was in high school, there's two rival schools and they kind of fought each other. So maybe I'm wrong, but the mom thought the best thing for her was to go to this Catholic school. And
Yeah.
very beautifully shot opening scene. Um it's cute.
Yes, very much so.
Yes?
Yes. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't have a photographic memory. I'm doing this off of the cuff.
Do you take notes?
No, you didn't tell me to do that.
I'm
You didn't
sorry.
tell me.
I should have said something. Look.
Hey, I knew the girl's name and you didn't even, so it's like I feel like I have this movie quite in my brain.
Like in your brain.
Right
It's
there.
just in there.
Right.
Right in there. Right. Okay. But yeah, no. When I met the dad, I thought he was going to die. I thought he was just gonna kill him. Like something bad was gonna
I
happen.
thought
Like
something tragic was gonna happen. Honestly, for like the first quarter of the movie, I had a sinking feeling that it was gonna get really dark, and then I was like,
I was waiting for that dad to die. I was like, he's going to die. Either her or either him or the mom was gonna. I'm doing like a little motion of like killing, not killing. I'm gonna use links that won't get my video banned on TikTok. Unaliving. Did I tell you I posted a TikTok video with a gun in it, and I put an
why'd
X
you do
around the
that?
gun? Pardon?
Why'd you do
It
that
was on
now?
TikTok. Because it
What
was in a
gun?
conversation. A gun. It was just a handgun.
You own
I put an
handguns? I don't
X.
think you're allowed to do that.
I put an X around it though, and then they banned. Then they took down the video. They banned it.
Well, that's
They
because
they they unalived the video.
yep, the game ended
Yep.
it.
Yeah. Pretty fun. Pretty sad. Not gonna lie. Um, Ladybird talks to the guidance counselor, which is a nun, and she's like, "You should audition for a play." And it didn't occur to me at this point, but when you saw everyone in the play, there was only two guys in that whole audition, like two kind of main guys who were good in it. And then there's Ladybird and her friend. I forget the friend's name. She's not that important. She plays a part, but it's not a huge part. But basically, the friend gets a better role than Ladybird, and Ladybird's like, "Oh, I cannot believe you got a better role than me." And I wrote down in my book, Ladybird is kind of a bad person.
Well, I mean, aren't we all? Jealousy is a thing that exists, does it not? And it's just like, I think it was not more like, oh, she got a better role than me, but it was like, it was very much like, oh, everyone gets a role, so everyone can be included. It's like, I feel like she's the kind of person who would rather not be forcibly included in like a fake way. And it's like more like, well, if you want to exclude me, exclude me.
Yeah. Her friend is so they're both in math class. She's not doing well in math. Did you do well in math?
Well, I did up until the high school, and then I didn't.
Okay. Do you take college or university?
College. Oh
Don't
no,
mind me.
university courses. University courses.
Nice.
Sorry, I didn't know. Yeah,
I took
I
college
did.
math because I didn't know any better.
That's great for you.
I got an
Uh,
86. I got an 86. Okay.
well, in university math, I got a 53, so don't mind me.
Are you on your phone?
No, I'm cutting up some like twine.
Okay. All good. I just like you're listening. It's all good.
I'm listening. I'm very much listening.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, uh, she meets a boy, and Lady Bird thinks he's cute. He's a good singer. He has a voice. He sings some Broadway musical. I think it's from Into the Woods. Into the Woods.
I don't listen to musical. I don't
I
listen to
don't
music. I'm
either.
not a nerd.
I only assumed that because he says there's giants, and I was thinking like, what musical has giants? And I thought Into the Woods.
Love it.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, he did a good job. They did a whole like thing where they were like working on. Did you take drama in high school or no?
I took it in ninth grade, and I very much loved the inclusion of all of the drama games. Because it's like drama
Okay,
games are sick.
drama games are so much. Actually, I kind of hate drama games. That's just because I'm like
Wow.
introverted. But like,
Why'd you take the course?
I need an art credit. I need that art credit. But yeah, basically, they're all singing, and then the priest is like, "Yo, guys, let's do a try not to cry competition."
You cried
And
like
then
5
he
seconds.
cries very quickly. We find out that he has a little sad backstory. I'm like, womp womp, your son died.
Wife died. That's
Wife
fine.
died, son died. Become a priest. I mean, that it takes a long time to become a priest.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
I'm
It
not a
takes like
priest.
8 years. Me either.
Why?
Why not? Why?
Why does it take so long to become a priest? What do you need to
Because
learn?
you gotta learn. Depending on where you go, you might have to learn Latin. You also have to learn. You go to a seminary for a few years, like 3 or 4 years, and then after the
Oh, one.
seminary, you become what?
Only one person who like natively speaks Latin. What do you need to speak Latin for?
It's a dead language. My mom really wanted me to learn Latin. I'm like, Mom, no
Oh,
one uses it.
oh, now
My
I
mom.
can know what the scientific names mean. That's it. That's the
That's
only thing
it.
I'm interested in.
That's yeah. So my sister took a course for Latin, and I think she just passed. I don't know what mark she got, but like she's like, I'll do it because I want to become a nurse. And I'm like, there you go. You have a reason to take Latin. That's it. I'm here. I know what papa means.
Okay,
It means pope.
that's that's amazing.
I know. I know a little bit of language. Terra means ground too.
I could presume that.
Hmm. Okay. They have a conversation. Basically, play happens. Kind of quickly. No, wait. So they're both talking, and they're like, "I never left the country before," and he's like, "Yeah, I." Like the guy who's really good in the prey. He's like, "I've never left the country before, and I want to go to Paris." What did you think of the out of? And then 1 minute, 1 minute. She goes to guy's counselor. She goes to a guidance counselor, and the counselor's like, Lady Bird very much has a high, like she thinks highly of herself, which is good, but she thought she could get into Yale.
I do recall in that scene she said it would be a stretch, a reach. I feel like I
But
remember her
like,
saying that. And then the guidance
yeah,
counselor sort of like laughed in her face.
I
It was
love
like
that.
that was a dick.
It's like it's not you're not gonna get in. I love that. Her and the boy from the play picked out a star for each other. Also, the boy has like a lot of siblings, and I'm like relatable.
I don't know.
I relate to
Nope.
that. I
I
felt
don't.
seen. You know? Oh
Nope. You know
no,
all my siblings.
I do know all your. You don't know all my siblings. I meant all your.
Nope.
Yeah. No.
No. You
Um.
let go.
Her.
Oh.
Yeah. When she got put on the wait list to see school in New York, I liked how she jumped.
I didn't really take note of how she jumped. I was like, wow, that's
Mm.
crazy because it's like waitlist. That's impressive. Good job.
It was but yeah, it was good a job. I just thought it was funny how even she was waitlist and she got very excited. It's very much an exciting thing to happen, but we find out the mom doesn't know.
Yeah. And yeah, we do find that out. It's like I don't know. The mom is a strange character in the context
You
of
could.
this entire thing. It's like
Mhm.
I think that not telling, she said at the time that if she didn't tell the mom, she would be doing a lot less fighting than she needed to do. And I don't know. I think she can hide it, but the fact that the dad conspired with her to hide it from the mom, yeah, I don't
Mm.
love that.
It was very much. It was very much. I don't. I feel like the mom and the relationship between the mom and the daughter. Very interesting how it was made. They do. I really don't know if they like each other. I didn't get that from this. Like they don't. I feel like they don't like each other at all.
Yeah, I think it's complicated. I think they.
Mm.
I think
Very complicated.
we're seeing the entire movie is just a year of this person's life, and we're not seeing the other 17 years that could lead to
Hmm.
tension or dryness. And the mother has a very strange, like a very blunt way of speaking, not in the way where it's like, oh yeah, she's real. It's like, oh, she's kind of a dick. Where
Mm.
it's like, I never fully saw her as like, oh, she's some evil crone or witch. I more saw her as, oh, she doesn't really know how to express her love to her. And I do think at the end of the day, at the very least by the end of the movie, they did like their relationship was at the very least repaired by the end of the movie. But I think
Hmm.
it's yeah.
No, I definitely think it was very much. I feel like if you were a mother, like a daughter, and you watch this movie, there'd be like you could relate to Lady Bird in the situation. Me as a man,
Me as a man.
I couldn't.
Nope.
I just no,
No, nope. Can't relate.
no. You can't really. I really couldn't. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a mother's boy. I love my mom. Love my mom. Do you love your
Me
mom
as
or
a man,
no?
nope. Me as a
You
man, comma,
yeah.
nope.
What?
Me as a man, comma, nope. Can't relate.
Nope. Can't relate.
Nope. Uh-uh.
No, I don't have a. What do you
Nope.
call it? What do you call it? I
What do
don't
you
have.
call it?
Why can I not? Why can I
Are
not
you
think of the word?
are we talking are we Freuding it up right now?
I was trying to think of the word. I can't think of the word.
Oedipus?
No, me as a man, I don't have a vagina. Why did that take me so long?
What?
I said me as a man,
Okay.
I don't have a vagina.
Why did that take you so long to figure it out? I mean,
I
like
don't know.
I'd say me as a man, I don't have a clitoris, but it's like,
Right. I don't have that. I don't have a vagina. You don't have that. So it's all good.
nope, all good.
No. So I just can't relate to a movie about a mom and a daughter.
I can't relate to it, but I like very. different perspective from what I've seen before. Different perspective from my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What the movie was, mostly. It's like something that it very much didn't align up with most of the things that happened in my life, but it was like very interesting to see a very volatile relationship between a mother and a daughter, because that sometimes that relationship feels so sacred, and for I don't know, lost my train of thought.
Did you think it was like, but it's not like a hateful relationship. Like they don't hate
It's
each
not.
other.
They don't hate each other. It's like they just are mad. They just have a lot of reasons to be mad at each other, but they
Yeah.
very much love each other.
Mm-hmm. Like they do things throughout the film multiple times together. Just like there is
Probably
like
hang out.
definitely. Mm-hmm.
She hangs out with her mom probably out of the most out of any ever character.
Yeah,
Like,
even like her friend, her best friend in the movie, we don't see her a lot near the end of it. The musical happens. There's a big light up to go to the washroom, and the boy that she likes, yeah,
she's making out. He's macking on another man.
I know. Yeah,
I mean, like,
they're
who could have
kissing.
guessed that the theater kid was gay? I mean,
Who could have guessed?
Whoa! Putting my hands up.
Whoa!
I
My
don't
hands
want
are up
to engage
too.
in stereotype here, but
Yes,
I
but
mean, who could have guessed?
who could have guessed? The two musical people were kissing. Anyways, Lady Bird is upset, and her and her best friend go and cry. I should have wrote down the song they listened to, but they're both listening to a sad song, crying. Unrelatable.
I don't cry.
You know what song I listened to when a girl said no to me?
What song did you listen to?
I still fear the shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the
That's
point where
great.
I love and I hate you, and I can't forgive you. And that, na 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 na.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I
Very
had a
edgy.
wine, I had a wine bottle, crying in a room.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't do that. I'm a
yeah.
man. I was raised not to cry, and one day my emotions will all come out in some big explosion.
Are you saying that
Then
men can't cry?
I'm saying, as a man, I was raised not to cry, so I'm going to keep my emotions right here in my secret spot until it wells up so much that I have a big explosion that either kills me or leaves me in the hospital.
So where's your
And I think
secret
that's
spot?
heart.
Heart. So if I walked up to
Heart.
you and I just did a little boop, would you break down?
Figuratively, I said it. I meant it in a figurative way. You ruined that, like a ruiner.
No, but
you ruined.
But yeah,
you ruined.
I'm a ruiner.
Yeah.
I ruin shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what you do.
that's all I do.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lady Bird has a brother, and we find out near the start of the movie the dad does not have a job. So that's fun. That's terrifying.
Poor thing. Low income household is. It's a very. I'm not going to speak from the very privileged life I've grown up in, but it seems like it's a sad story to tell.
Couldn't relate. Honestly, me either. Can't relate to that. Hands up and again. Hands up again. You know? Yeah. There we go. Okay. But yeah, the son applies for a job that the dad just got out of. And he gets it, which is great because he was working on a grocery store before, and that probably was not making anything.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the son and his girlfriend? Like, did you like that character? Like, do you like them as characters?
I liked the girlfriend. I thought the son was pretty. I thought the brother was pretty bland.
Yeah, no.
He didn't seem to have much going on. The girl seemed like very much like a cool older sister, but the older brother seemed like Well, an older brother, and sometimes older brothers suck. He seemed like Roderick from Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Roderick Rules, but like without all the fun stuff.
Okay. Next podcast, we'll invite you to watch it on there. We'll watch that together.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're sort of spraying this on me, man. This is like the middle of a recording, and you're already announcing the next pod.
No, like if I invite you back.
Little whippersnapper, you.
Oh, I cannot read my writing. I need to edit. I'm gonna have to edit this down a lot, aren't I? Okay.
Probably.
The mom found out about the kid about Ladybird getting on the wait list, and then they don't talk. Ladybird gets her license. She drives around. She does a lot of fun stuff. She has fun, you know. She talks to her friend. She had prom. Her friend leaves to go in Yellowknife, which is great. The dad's so sweet. The dad says, you're my only." The dad remembers her 18th birthday, and he's like, "You're my only daughter." Her and the girlfriend's name is Shelly, and I'm like, "Oh, I love the dad. I hope he doesn't die." Didn't die. That's awesome, right? Yeah, no.
Yeah. When they brought up depression, I thought he was gonna I thought he was gonna unalive himself.
Unalive himself. Thank you.
I was very much afraid of that because I was like, wow, that would destroy me mentally.
Yeah, thank you.
That would put more strain on my vault.
Thank you for saying unalive. You really saved
I saved
the TikTok. Yeah, saved the world. Saved TikTok from taking down my video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just the kind of.
She goes to New York. She gets alcohol poisoning. That's fun.
I don't drink.
You don't drink?
Nope.
You're a child, so.
Yeah, I'm 18, and I don't plan to drink after I turn 18.
You mean 19? 19?
Potato, tomato.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm 18 now, so he said I don't plan to drink after I'm 18. So technically, the statement was still true.
Mm-hmm. There we go. My final.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm intently listening right now.
Okay. So I wrote a little paragraph. I love the phone call she had with her mom about when she was driving, and she said it's so different driving these same areas by yourself, and I wanted to know if you felt that way too. And I thought that was really good.
Yes.
But also, like, why would she move to New York in 2002? Crazy.
Because they mentioned it. It was cheaper. She wasn't scared of terrorism because, that whole thing was an inside job anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So it's like she wasn't scared of terrorism, so she was like, probably less people are going to be applying here anyway, so I'm going to have a better chance to get in.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So, do you have anything you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about Timothée Chalamet?
I thought,
when I saw him, I'm like, ah.
I didn't recognize him as Timothée Chalamet because I don't care. I don't care about actors. I don't care about actors.
Okay.
The only two actors are Robert De Niro and James Gandolfini. Not that you'd ever know who that is. I don't care about actors and the big names in Hollywood. I know who Timothée Chalamet is. Everyone says he's either a skinny bitch or the hottest person alive. I think his character in the movie was just fine because he wasn't trying to be a friend of a protagonist. He was very much an antagonist of the later part of the. So it's like,
yeah,
he did good in the role of an artsy asshole who's very much fake.
I feel like that's Timothée Chalamet though, in general.
I don't I don't
You
care
know,
about celebrity drama, and I don't want Timothy Chalamet to see this and get mad at me.
Timothy Chalamet is an asshole, and I don't like him.
Hmm.
You
Don't
don't have to
know it.
agree.
Don't care. I
If I
don't.
ever meet him in person,
What are you gonna do?
I don't know, man. A good blow, like I'll just like take a deep breath and just blow him away.
Well,
Yeah,
that's inadvisable.
yeah. I watched like the first like 15 minutes of Doom, and and me and my friend were like, he's so fucking pale.
Okay.
He's
People
so
are pale.
pale, dude. But he's
Connor,
living.
you know who else is pale?
Who?
You.
I'm not as pale as Timothy Chalamet.
Well, it seems like you're sort of putting your insecurities on someone else.
Listen, I'm more tan than he is, dude. He is.
Yeah, it's like comparing skin. Ooh, comparing skin tones. Oh, baby.
He's.
Oh,
He's.
twitter.com/ anything is everything is over party right now.
He
Get
is.
it trending.
He is pasty. I could talk about my own race.
Oh, why are we comparing skin tones? Why are we bringing down people of our own of our own of your own creed? Why even see? Why even care about the color of someone's skin? You're focusing so much on the color of people's
He's.
skin. Who
He
else's
lives.
skin color do you focus on? Who
He
else's?
lives on a. He lives on a desert planet,
Why he's pale?
bro. He is so.
He sits inside the cave all day. What do you? If you lived in the desert, would you be outside? There's nothing there. It's just sand.
But when he walks outside, he's white. Like here, Google Doom. Doom. Timmy Chalamet, white. Oh, I did it.
He
And
looks normal. He looks normal.
no, he's so
He
fucking
looks
pale.
he looks pale. But he looks quite pale. That doesn't even matter. Even that matter is not even a little bit.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
yeah. Anyways, we do a little thing at the end of the show where we do ratings. I say like a letterbox review. What do you want to do? You could do like a rating out of 10.
Okay. Well, I'd give it like 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was
Mm-hmm.
great.
What are some flaws? What are some flaws you see in it?
I thought that the middle was very much hard to watch because you're actively just seeing someone throw their life away for a group of people who fucking suck.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Okay, my letterbox review is here we go. Ready?
yeah.
I can't really relate to the mother and daughter relationship due to me being a man, but what I can relate to is missing home and missing wanting to go back to home. The very end of the movie really struck with me. The fact that I related to the feeling of wanting to go back to where I used to live. Being able to go home. Being able to
My brother's name placard. I'm still at home. L.
I don't live at home anymore, and it's something that I miss, you know? Something that
L.
I want. You don't really realize how much you miss your place till you leave it, and I really enjoyed that element of the film.
No, can't relate. Can't relate to that because I decided, you know what, home's awesome and I'm gonna stay there and I'm not gonna abandon it.
And you're not a woman. You can't relate to this movie at all.
Well, I guess not. I guess if I can't relate to the movie, it's a 0 out of 10.
Damn.
What do you?
Okay. Well, that's it. Do you have anything you want to add?
No, I think that you guys should all subscribe to Jacksepticeye on YouTube.
Cute. This is Please Watch Our Podcast. Thank you for watching it with us.
Okay.
I love you.